Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty of the Island Selassie. Be still and know, Rastafari live. And knowing be still, be strong, be firm, or be gone. And knowing be still, be strong, be firm, or be gone. I stand up against all violence and oppression, and knowing the truths and rights when the whole world seems wrong. I sing from a place of anger and aggression. I know that my heart will fight when I sing my song. And knowing be still, uphold the right. We must have come to be the strong ones, the prudent and wise, to open their eyes. Faith in the soul, stand up and fight, fight, fight. I stand up against all violence and oppression, and knowing the truths and rights when the whole world seems wrong. I sing from a place of anger and aggression. Yeah. I know that my heart will fight when I sing my song. And knowing be still, uphold the right. We must have come to be the strong ones, the prudent and wise, to open their eyes. Beats in the soul, stand up and fight, and knowing be still, be strong, be firm, or be gone. And knowing be still, be strong, be firm, or be gone, fight, fight.
The meek and upright shall inherit upon the most holy hill. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, redeeming souls from the power of the grave.
I'm gonna change. Yeah, I do change. Life is about changing. Any constant in life is change. You know what I'm saying? So we must change regardless. So who you are today is not who you're going to be tomorrow. You are the same character, the same names and everything like that, but circumstances mold you and shape you. You know what I mean? 90% of what you learn actually comes from trauma. I'm saying it's the bad shit in life. It's like motherfucking the baby that sticks his hand in the fire toward the fire. Mom tell him, you know, don't touch the fire, but he don't learn not to touch the fire till he burn. You know what I mean? Get that traumatic experience, that shock, then you understand what it is. You know what to do and what not to do. Sometimes these things cause hindrances in our lives actually because certain traumatic experiences that we were not able to, you know what I'm saying, properly understand as children or even young adults cause us to expect a certain circumstance from almost every situation because a certain circumstance in the past, prior in the past, has ended up this way, and so we have fucking that default program in our thoughts that automatically makes us click when a certain circumstance or stimulus fucking that is reminiscent of a past situation arises, and so we respond and react as if it would be the same thing. And oftentimes it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the default program is necessary. If you did not learn, you know what I'm saying, that fire burns, you know what I'm saying? Every time you stuck your hand in the flame, you fucking burn the shit out of yourself. And you keep continuing to do that. And that's insanity. So it's natural for us to motherfucking have these default programs. Sometimes though, we have these little situations and little idiosyncrasies and quirks. Assuming that all situations are gonna end up and turn out the same. You know what I mean? Even though they don't always turn out the same. Sometimes they do, but hey, what you gonna do about it? It is what it is, you know what I mean? And I like to, just give a big shout out to all my peoples once again. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Billy Snubs, Hoodie Down Boy, knocking niggas out. That's what I'm about. So I'm gonna holla at you. Uno.
Holy, 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 holy. Holy, 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 holy. Holy, 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 holy. Holy, holy, holy. Zion, Zion, Zion.
Sure, you could say that.
Okay. All right. I'll land my plane.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me hold on a second here. Let me get the link so that I could. How do I do this? Let me get the link, the link, the link, the link, the link. Okay, share participants. Okay, invite. Here we go. Copy invite link. And here we go. Supposed to be live. All right, so here we go. So we are live. So here we go. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so I can get my brother Unc and everybody. He says send it to his phone. Let me send it to Unc's phone. I'm getting everybody in here today. Jeremiah, Judah, everybody. So you're gonna have a nice little debate, nice little dialogue. I want to hear nobody's mouth. Hold on a second here. Let me get Jeremiah, Judah. Jeremiah, Judah. All right. All right. All right. So let me get my brother Onk in here. The problem starter. Let me send it to Pitar in his phone. I don't want nobody to say they didn't get the link. Ain't nobody running today. Ain't no runners. All right.
Ain't no running.
Ain't no runners today, my brother. No runners.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing
What
good,
up,
man.
Mo? What up, Mo? Now you see him in his gym though. Hey Mo, I'm inspired by you, Mo. I'm in the gym.
So it took more for you to Serbian Rasta said, here I come. Oh man, it's over now for y'all, man. I'm telling you. Serbian Rasta coming with the gun. Unc is funny as hell.
White boy with the gun.
With the gun. White boy with the gun. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, yo. It's a wrap. Yo, I see it, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over.
Garfield, I think a main concern would be, right, is the Rastafari a black religion? And if so, how could a person from a European descent tell another person from an African descent, what their religion is and what it ain't? Is that so? I need to know, is that a qualification there, Rastafari? Your regional differences. I think that's
that's been the pushback though. When I have him on the channel, that's been the pushback. Everybody like, yo, you don't need him. I'm telling you, bro.
Real.
People from
Europe,
people from England, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. They're saying no. They have a legitimate concern that it's not a black religion, but it goes back to what this post that Teach One Rawborn put up too. He got to respond to this. Haile Selassie saying that we not Negroes. He was trying to say don't he not gonna mess with Marcus Garvey and them because they Negroes. So that's so maybe
man, we got the
Robbie.
video of the kid that Selassie sent to the delegation talking about the other Africans are inferior too, bro. Don't forget about that one.
Danny's a troublemaker. It's funny, Danny. I was gonna ask you for the source, and look at that. Danny sent it to me right in my inbox. You talk about uncalled scholarship. Shout out to Teach One, man.
Yeah. So hold on. So you're kind of mixing in real quick. I'm just trying to really get a solid, like, is that a prerequisite? Is Rastafari strictly an African religion? We can hear you. Is it strictly an African religion? That's really what I'm trying to figure out, right? Because then we would have a legitimacy, right? Like a Ghanaian, right? That's an African religion, right? So you could say that, but is Rastafari strictly an African religion, and do we actually have a legitimate claim when people say that?
Yes, it's a black man's religion. It's a black man's religion. Yes, it is. It's a black man's religion.
Hold on, bro, you cannot cut me off. That's ignorant.
Exactly.
You messed up the podcast, though. You gotta let me say it. Damn, you gonna mess up the show. Yeah, you gotta have a little.
I told you already.
You can't do that.
I'm hosting the show. You're gonna have to respect.
Hold on, bro. I don't have to do nothing. I'm talking. Let me finish. I'm setting up the show, goddammit.
All right, go ahead.
Right? I'm making it very clear for the audience. Now,
go ahead.
If my man got the firepower and the thermonuclear weapons, then he got to have patience to employ those weapons. Right? You can't be a zealot with it because then nobody's going to listen to you. I know I'm like, oh, he's just a zealot. You don't know what you're talking about. But coming clear and concise, right? So the question is, and then we're going to get into the main body of the work. But I think we need to start off with, is it a prerequisite to be an African to practice Rastafari? And I'm talking about a homegrown African. I'm talking about your genes. You come from the tribe of genes mutated in Africa. Is that a prerequisite? Is that a black man's religion, quote unquote? That's what I want to know. And can y'all prove and verify if it is and if it's not? We can start off with that. Then we can get into the doctrine, right? The main body of the conversation. Go ahead, Judah.
Right. Yeah. I like how you set that up, family. So Uncle helped me co-host the show because that was a good idea, man. But this conversation started about, a couple of Rastafarians, we was all on the phone call, and Garfield said, well, hey, man, I got this Petar. He's a Rastafarian, but he don't look like you and I. And he don't believe in the narrative that some of the Rastafarians over in Jamaica about Haile Selassie and things of that nature. So we trying to figure out where did he get his Rastafarian idea from? That's where we're going with this. So welcome to the Lions Den, Garfield, Reed, Pseudo Killers, Dagger Squad collaboration. That's what we're doing today. You know what I'm saying? So like and subscribe to each one of our platforms, man. We Voltron. With that being said, where are the contestants at?
Where they at? Where they at, Garfield?
I'm waiting for them right now. That's what I'm waiting for.
All right, well, we're gonna wait for them to come on.
Oh, neither one of them on? What's their name?
You know what though? Danny just sent me something deep, man. I didn't realize it was Fatelovich. OMG, man. Damn. Selassie's out the door, man. Damn, man. Selassie. Oh man. All right, let's do this, man. Black Lion is stupid. He said, I ran that European wannabe Rasta. You see, that's the conversation, though. Can a Rastafarian be European? Just like our Christian can be European.
Right.
And this is what we want to know.
But
now, yeah.
He's changing the whole doctrine.
He's what?
The white Rastafarian is changing the whole doctrine. I'm interested to see.
How you know it's not his doctrine though? It's not his doctrine. Remember, go ahead.
Nah, that's a doctrine. That's the black dude is Primus St. Croix. Primus St. Croix.
Primus St. Croix thing.
Yeah, they built that doctrine up around Primus St. Croix. But if we're gonna be specific though, and you ask the question, can European be Rasta? If we're gonna rely on Haile Selassie's word alone, Haile Selassie said we do need to become better. We do need to be a better race, overcoming petty prejudices and stuff like that. So, like what Petar does, Petar will rely on Selassie's words specifically and some other stuff. So by Selassie's own speeches, yeah, anybody can be Rasta, but at its essence, Rasta is an Afrocentric movement. You know what I mean? Telling people take pride in being African.
But how can he rely on Haile Selassie's words on one point, and then the next point he just credited Haile Selassie?
Oh, what we call one second. Hey, hold on, guys. 1 second. Do you think I should mute everybody and say they got to ask to unmute?
Yeah.
That's the way that comes in. Yeah, because if it gets to the point where everybody want to I don't want to do that because we grown men, man. I want to. I really don't want to do that, man. I want to do that because we grown. But if it get out of hand, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take y'all around.
Okay, but Garfield, let them know I'm the host on this. You moderate. We can do it like that. I can host and moderate at the same time and keep order.
Yeah, go ahead, man. I mute my mic and keep out of this because I don't want nobody to say I did this or I did that. But I'm waiting for is Petar on? Petar, are you on, Petar? Is that you? With a Xion W? Oh, that's Xion. Xion right here. Okay.
All right.
Zion probably got to go out and come back in. We can't hear him. Zion, we cannot hear you, bro. I read your comment.
He's muted. He's muted.
Yeah, he might got to go out and come back in though. He don't realize that. We can't. He asked, "Can we hear him?" Hell no, we can't hear you because we want him to introduce himself, what he stands for, right? And then the Serbians with 2 guns come in, mini guns come in, and introduce himself, what he stands for, and then tackle that first question, right?
Okay, that's the name. All right, Serbian miniguns. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So we lay out the platform. The first question, as I said before, is Rastafari an indigenous African religion where they have agency over their own religion, right? Is that so? Is that true? Simple as that. Is that a qualification? Is that your first qualification? Okay, like Christianity, there is no qualification. Everybody can be a Christian, and you should know that, right? So the next question is, does the Rastafari go through the line? Is that the donkey go through the line of Judah? No, he said go through the line of Solomon or something like that, right? That's going to be the body of the conversation. They can go back and forth. So we want both participants to actually hear each other, right? And if you talk the crowd to death, yo, we got to step in and say, yo, you're going too long. Y'all should be able to have it shouldn't be, I got to talk more than you. Let the conversation be heard. Y'all think it's important.
Okay, I say 30-second back and forth. From my experience, from listening to both of them can kind of be long-winded and on the phone calls in the back chat where we just demonstrate. So can y'all respect each other, but to not be long-winded and just get it in like 30 seconds, bounce off each other?
Hey, Jeremiah, but Pitar is not on yet. Pitar's not on yet.
Okay, I thought he was on here. Okay.
He's not here yet.
No, he's not. Shut up, man. He said here, shut up, man. Pitar is one man I know ain't running from nobody.
You bragged on him, God. Right, but you bragged on him.
Hey, coming. Hey, JJ, let's do real quick, yo. Let's do a moment of silence, man, for Kamisha.
Yeah, for Kamisha.
Hey, so right now we like to give a moment of silence for Kamisha. He lost one of his seeds, man, and no matter what we done went through in this information, we still brothers in humanity, yo. So let's give him a moment of silence. All right, man. Let's get it in, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for that, that's love.
Kim. Is the brother in here yet?
He ain't here yet. Go ahead.
Introduce yourself, Zion.
Nah. Don't go yet. You can introduce yourself.
No, don't go.
Yet.
Yeah, correct. Don't go yet.
Introduce yourself. Man, this is a champ. This is our middleweight intercontinental champion in the Lions Den.
Crazy.
Hey, who it is?
Crazy.
The most hated, the most underrated, the most underdebated smusher of heads, the Smushinator. You already know, man. Yo, Smusher, man.
I can't. Yo, I can't.
I can't do it, man.
Come on.
I can't front though. Jeremiah be finding the weirdos, yo. I feel the guy.
Bro, you got people like Stu Peas over here,
and Stu Peas is a beast.
And come.
Peas is a beast.
They try to jump me. The three did to me that day. Man, hey, got that. Hey, all you.
being here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk behind his back.
No, you're not gonna
Right,
talk about
right,
doctrine
right,
now.
right. Just introduce yourself. Just introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
just introduce yourself, right? You ain't talking about no doctrine.
I said it before, you know what I'm saying? I'm the most hated, the most underrated, the most underdebated, the smush. Of heads, the smushinator. I'm your smusher man, baby.
Yeah.
You know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Zion War Child. You know what I mean? I'm the only real Rasta in the conscious community debating. Because Rastas don't debate.
Oh man.
The only real Rasta. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when certain people come with a position on Rastafari that they don't have authority to have and claim to be a Rastafarian, they're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not really representing the faith I was supposed to be represented. You know what I mean? It's just like a Christian saying, "Well, I don't believe in Jesus, but I'm a Christian." And how do you do that?
Can't do that.
Oh
You
man.
can't.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, Ngozi, get out of here, man. Nobody add Ngozi to this, man. He talk about it's all bullshit. Get out of here, Ngozi. You ain't down with
Ngozi in the building.
We down with the Rastas today, man. Get out of here, Ngozi. Trying to spoil the Sabbath, the beautiful Sabbath. You gonna spoil the Sabbath to the Rastafarians, man, talking that craziness.
Ngozi in the building. The boys from Illinois. Yeah.
And Ngozi know he used to wear locks back in the days and he cut it off. Stop it, man. Come on, Ngozi. Cut it out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, brother Zion, go into a little bit of the Rastafari.
Nah. Don't do nothing yet, bro. We could build. Let's build a little bit. Let me text Serbian Rasta. Let me text it.
Yeah, you text this guy.
Yeah, let's just build until the brother comes in because I don't want to be shooting shots. You know what I'm saying? Before the brother walks.
Yeah, because you shoot shots. We already know. Well, I want to talk about this show that happened on JJ 7000 channel. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. But look at the show specifically. What's the name of that show? When I showed how he
Bobby Bang
to talk about evolution. Right.
Bobby Bang.
Right. So I clearly proved why the Hebrews should not talk about evolution because they always get it wrong. Their first mistake was to actually use real sources. See, we set this up a long time ago where you force people to use real sources. So in using real sources, we use sources like Smithsonian Institute, right? Smithsonian Museum. He used live science, right? And these sources absolutely support biological human evolution, but yet he used them and do like everybody did. He had read it. He read one part and refused to read the rest of it. So he used that as if these sources were supporting his stance that evolution ain't real. That would be like using the CDC. Your man do it all the time. Islam. The man Islam. His go-to source is the CDC, right? So the CDC absolutely supports vaccinations. That's the infectious disease arm of the United